Hello and welcome back to another episode of Blueprints Day 9. It's a good day, maybe, we'll see. Again, we're just learning things, we're just discovering things. I don't have we don't have anything concrete. It's not like, oh, we'll try to do this specific thing. We're just gonna roam, we're just gonna build, we're gonna, discover some new rooms, some new things. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll start outside. It's definitely the correct place to start, I would say. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What it is, I don't know. I mean, we'll get to that last room, I guess, at some point. That's Ilgor, for sure. But it's like very abstract still. Items for trades. Schoolhouse, we did that. Give me the 2 items today. TNT? What is this? The battery pack. No, that's TNT. It's green TNT. Anyway, provides choose to battery powered contraptions. I've never. Yeah, okay. And the spy glass, the looking glass, the magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. That could be used for sure. I don't know how many uses it's gonna have, right? Like there was that one code for the gate. Not sure if there's going to be more. I'm guessing yes, otherwise you wouldn't have like an item. Like that would be really like silly in my mind to have like an item in the game that is just for one specific piece of paper. To get one code to open one gate. And then have it in the rotation, right? That would be crazy. Like if you could just get it in like one specific way and then you would use it for the one specific use. It's still weird, but okay. But yeah, having it just in the pool of items you can acquire and then like it does kind of nothing would be wild. Anyway. My package has been delivered. What's our package? I hate these room selections. The start of a dead end, that's always a good idea, right? Package delivered. What did we order? I'm confused. We read this already. But I guess we could like magnifying glass it. How does this work again? Just, yeah, hold it there. The Grand Realm of Fenairies. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. Yeah, everything is red. I think we could have read this without the magnifying glass. I don't know. Like there was some weird but it's just weird paper texture stuff, right? There's nothing that looks worth magnifying. Probably. Probably. Okay, so my package. When did we order this? Items included in this order. Amateur lockpick kit, gems and keys. K. Thompson packed it. Department 604, serial number 1157779. We can't magnifying glass this, I guess. It's weird. Okay. I mean, that's good. That is good. That's like a lot of like stuff. Now we just can't like dead end everywhere because then we're in trouble. Anyway, was there anything else we could read? There was this. And then yeah, like what was the order? Off, blue, green, white, red, purple or something. Don't know how we do that. We'll figure it out. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed. Then he Ravane to send as he no longer is employed with our staff. Oh, this one, right? This was for something. Did they ever prove he was the one that stored the Baron's mail? Okay, so that's why he was like fired, I guess. But we don't know that it's true. I don't know what this is. Like if this is significant or just like a doodle kind of thing. Anyway. Alright, we got some stuff. Yeah, I'm nervous. We need some doors. We could do a kitchen. But I have one more doors. I just need doors. Let's do a hallway. Just play it safe. Let's play it safe for now. Anyway. I would like another crack at the office, maybe. Right, so we're in the corner. That would be an extra item because it's next to a hallway, but it's another dead end. I don't know. This seems bad. Like, it's risky, right? What's this for? I don't remember it. Coin purse. Each time, oh yeah, each time to collect 3 coins and an additional 1. That's nice, maybe. An ivory die, and the extra item is this here sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks, and maybe some other stuff too. So item-wise, we're pretty good. Like, that's so many items already. Like, we have the coin purse, lockpick, the magnifying glass, battery pack, a sledgehammer. We have 2 keys, 2 gems. We have the reroll die. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Now we just can't get stuck. That's the one thing we need to avoid. The one door left, if we can get it. Oh. I want to redraw here, actually. I guess I'll take the commissary. Can't afford anything, but it's nice to have it anyway. There've been coins here before, I'm pretty sure, but not today. Okay, what's for sale? Sword shaker, shover, sleeping mask, metal detector. All of that is fine. I don't hate any of it. More steps, you know, digging up stuff. Metal detector is not like it's still nice. It makes it, you know, easier to not miss coins and things. But yeah, it's not necessary, I guess. Yeah, we'll take a bedroom here. And we'll take, well, a sleeping mask. That's nice. Because we won't buy that then. Could we still buy it now? I don't want to go back to find out, I think. Actually, we could, because we'll get steps back, right? Oh, yeah, okay, that goes away. Fine. That makes sense. Just wanted to know. And now we get 2 steps and then 5 steps. Nice. So yeah, bedrooms have extra value now. It could help, you know, make decisions. A den is nice, because it has 2 doors. Well, 3 total, but like, you know. 2 extras. 2 beyond the one we entered through. And another gem. Gives us some flexibility. I feel like this often has like a trunk here, but not today. Not today. Okay. So far, so good, honestly. I mean, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. So we'll do the corridor. We kind of want to get, like, we can't get to the east very easily. And, you know, we still have this door. But yeah, we want to make sure we can go east. So we don't run out of space. Out of, you know, places we can go. Out of doors, I guess, essentially. I mean, a passageway is just a lot of doors. I guess I'll spend my gems there. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best use of gems, but like in the middle there, to be able to go our way, our directions, our ways, that's kind of nice. I think. Let's see what you can draft going back down. A reading nook. We can't do the lab. That'd be nice. I don't have a gem. And I don't want to lose half my steps. It's way too many. So we'll do the reading nook here. It usually has Yeah. Well, it usually has the key there. Oh, and then this is nice. Smash it. Oh, that's a lot of money. And we get interest money too. Oh, no, we don't. We didn't buy that. No, we do. Yeah, we have it. We found it. Right. That's... yeah, with too many items. I lost track of what's in the commissary and what I have. That's a good amount of money now. We should definitely go back and purchase some stuff. Do we want to do that now? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, bedroom gives me 2 steps back, so it's not the worst. And then 18. Can't buy everything. So metal detector on 1 or sword shaker and shower? Give me sword, shower and shaker, I think. And then maybe that's worth it, yeah. Because like saving some money so we can buy food so we can use the sword shaker seems like a good idea too. Maybe we should have like, I didn't remember the prices though, so I wasn't sure how much I would need to get everything. Anyway, but yeah, we're like, yeah, we do have ways east, but like not over here anymore. That's fine. So yeah, bedroom den, and we could go north from the den, I guess, too. Then we have like 3 doors left on the east. That's fine. We don't have a gem. I wouldn't mind the patio otherwise. Get a gem, but it's a dead end. So I'll take a parlor for some gems instead. Is there like ever anything extra in this? Anyway, the other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue. Well, so that's not true. This is not true. The other 2 boxes are empty. That's true then. Nice. Okay. Sure. I mean, it's a dead end. Can't afford the cloister, unfortunately. So I guess we'll take the guest bedroom. Take 15 steps. So back up to what we started with. Nice. Ooh, and a key card. That's very good. That is very good. Now, I mean, what else could we even find? Like some shoes. And a metal detector. And I don't know. Might be it. I've not been paying attention to the like floor. There could have been like some dirt somewhere. But yeah, I feel like usually that's very obvious. But I just feel like I haven't been looking. And we do definitely have a shovel, so yeah. Should be looking. And yeah, trunks are good too, because we can just break them. Don't need to spend keys. And do the lockpick too, so like a locked door might not even cost us a key. So like there's a lot of good stuff happening here. Overall, I would say. Let's try and go east more from here. I mean, that's 2 bedrooms, which is not the worst. The library, right, we get the library guaranteed. It's getting harder to go over here though. Like we can still go here and then down, but we need like, you know, a bunch of rooms to be like good. Versus if we go here, we could like just get 1 right turn and then we have this covered, which is not that necessary. We don't have to fill it out fully, but like, I don't know. I think I'm just doing this though. Nothing here, that's a shame. We've seen like dirt stuff here for sure before. To dig up, but not today. It's a shame. I mean, maybe this would be nice. But I don't know, I want to get in the, I don't know why, I just want to get more rooms. Maybe that's like the wrong priority to have. But like I don't know any specific rooms I definitely want, right? So it's not like I don't have any specific goals other than just like finding more things, solving some more puzzles, I don't know, learning things, getting new rooms. So we could do this, which would be some food and money. More stairs, but it would be our last gem. Let's see if we can do something better. I don't know what would be better. Oh, maybe an office is better. But I can't afford it. No. I might as well do a bunk room then. Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, we get 10 steps because it's 2 bedrooms. Hamster's doing fine. We can get some food here, nice. Some salted banana. Yum. Excellent. Who doesn't like a salty banana? And then, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else in here, right? I feel like I should start taking notes about like the family members. But I am not yet. I'll do that later. These rooms are easy enough to get to, and I do have everything on video, so I can like go back and look at too. But like, yeah, I'll probably want to know the family tree, just for, you know, even if it's not for like a puzzle, just for my own sake, to know like who's who and who's when, you know, at least like generationally when, even if you don't get like a date of birth and a, you know, date of death or whatever. I mean, that's a nice room to have, I'm pretty sure. The breaker box. So we'll take it. Because we did learn about this. We do have the key card, so we can like leave it on. We can do this. And then how does this go? It makes green. And then green, the one next, no, red. I forgot it. Activate it to turn it green. The one next to it to turn it blue? Wasn't it that? Off, blue, green. White, red, purple, yeah. I can't get the other lights. How did it go? And we can go back, actually. It's not that far away. Anything else here? No. Yeah, let's take a look. We do have steps. Actually, it's quite a ways, right? Because we have to go all the way around. I should have written it down. It seemed to make so much sense when I looked at it, but like I can't do it. So I guess it, you know, it just doesn't. Corridor, then. It's very silly though. This was 10, right? I still can't afford it. Yeah. I wish I had like some more rooms to put down here, and then, you know, this would be more worth it. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. So we need to turn everything purple to make the last one purple. This doesn't really make sense. With the way it like actually operates. No dirt, no trunk. Pretty sure it's this way, right? Yeah. Wasting steps, but we got a lot of steps and we can get more steps for beds and food. We do have like some utility there. And who knows how many more rooms, we might just draft some dead ends and be stuck. Anyway, so it started all green. Press a button above to activate blue. That's crazy. Okay. Purple last. Then we want red. Off, blue, green. But this is supposed to be white. What's white? I can do white. Purple red is fine. And off blue green is fine. But what is white? Oh, this is white. Okay. So red, purple, red, purple, red, purple, red, purple, purple, purple. And everything is purple, and we want the white, red, purple. So you're white. And then you're supposed to be red, white, red, purple, and then off blue, green. How do I not interfere with this? That way. Okay, that's interesting. I have no idea what this does, but something. Okay. I mean, that's fun. The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Nice. Permanent upgrades, very good. Very good. And I guess you don't have to do this weird lights out puzzle again, which is nice too, because I don't like lights out. This one was fine though, it's kind of fun. I didn't mind it. And we can go outside and explore that too, because that door is open. I'm not sure if there's anything there, but probably, like the orchard had some stuff. I'm guessing this is gonna have some stuff too. Right, but like, yeah, we still have steps to spend in here and rooms to add. I guess I'll take the dead end pantry here. Not ideal, but you know. Coin purse, nice. Some salty banana again. Yum. Alright, we're in good shape here. Surprisingly. somewhat surprisingly. We only have one door left, though. That's actually scary. Yes. No, don't you dare plug me in here. I mean, this is a dead end, this is a dead end. We only have one gem, it has to be the kitchen. This is obnoxious. Let me do more things. What's dinner? Main course served only in the dining room. Stuffed wild quail. Plus 20, plus 10 if you have a trophy room. Nice. Do we buy steps? Morning room. I've never seen it, I think. Let's do that. And I mean, the sword makes sense with the bacon and eggs, I guess. You could have also bought the metal detector instead, but like, this is fine, I think. Anything here? We need to draft a good room here. Man, I hate that. There's so much stuff, but like, it's still just like, I don't know. We have to get a door this way or that way. Ideally both. I mean, dead end, dead end. It has to be the chapel and there's only one door. That sucks. Do I want to spend my money now? I guess before I lose some, I'll spend it all. And then we can't lose money here because we don't have any. Is there money in here this time? No. It still feels like there's gotta be something else here too. Maybe it's just a hint for the cloister or whatever it was, yeah. Please, more doors. Please. One. And it is the only thing we can do. Come on. Come on. Okay, 14 minus 7 is 7 or something. Times 2 is 14. Is that what we're doing? I always forget how this works. 3 minus 1 is 2. 30, 10. 10, 8. Times 1 is 8. 80, 8, 10. Alright. 2 keys. I mean, so many keys. We don't really need them. I mean, maybe. It could still, you know, happen that we need a lot of keys, but it doesn't feel like that's just the kind of run where we need a lot of keys. Dark room has one door, because the other one just goes straight through. Well, yeah, and the other one goes left, and that's, you know, a dead end. Library gives us one door up. Observatory is a dead end, we can't draft it anyway. Like, if this was rotated, it would be great. But it's not. We could turn on the light, but it's kind of far to get to the utility closet. I'll just do the library instead, I guess. Same amount of doors. Don't feel good about it. Oh, that's the book we wanted, right? So it's November 15th, 1993. Do we need that? Maybe. That's maybe useful information for the timed clock thing, safe thing in the shelter. November 15th, 93, and this is day 9. So tomorrow is the 16th. Or should be anyway. If time works the way, you know, you'd expect it to. Who's Kimberly Thompson? Okay. That's a lot of pages. The potential within, we all start as an empty floor plan. That's not true. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at the blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? Yeah, I don't know. All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Volume 3. Okay. Gems, gems, gems. Every architect needs them, yes. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on the one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door, yes. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Well, yes and no. I mean, we've drafted a bunch of gem rooms. We're still like out of gems. You could have drafted more, but like all the other ones were like the item room ones that are just dead ends, and then like you're in a corner that way. Then you just have like one option to get out, which is scary. Anyway, reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before kicking the door. I do this way too much. We usually check before we click. Yeah, think about. Says Ellis. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. Jen. Yeah, that makes sense. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Yeah, that's probably fair. I didn't think it was really worth it. It just seemed like a nice spot in the middle there, and I wanted doors. I don't know. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. I don't think there were any, right? It was just metal detector left or something. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Have you seen wine cellar? Not sure. Planning your house, estate layout and drafting. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do always, is like filling out to get like as much as we can, which I mean, the house is pretty nicely filled out in the lower ranks now, but I have no options to go up because I still have no gems. I did waste them on the passageway, admittedly. But I don't know, there were no options, or good options anyway. The day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks of draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors in the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you'll have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Yes. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I haven't really like put it in words like that, but yeah, that's what we've been doing. Top drafting combos, 5 combos you won't want to miss. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems. If you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. But I got terrace first, or I got cloister first and then terrace, so I couldn't draft them in the right order because you gave them to me in the wrong order. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. No, don't. There we. Okay, I clicked, I guess, the other page, dragging the magnifying glass around. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Have I seen that? I don't know. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate room triggers. Yeah, we did that today. You won't have to backtrack constantly to correct your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Yes, done that once. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in workshop. Yeah, like workshop would be good. Last time we had nothing. Now we have like a ton of stuff, but Yeah. Making a connection. Two pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You'll find some floor plans only work by drafting out specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. The garage powers the garage door, grants vast path access. Dark room turns light back on after blowing a fuse. Gymnasium turns light off to prevent step loss. How does that make sense, though? the door needs power to get out. That makes sense. The lights turn off, so you turn the power back on, lights turn on. That makes sense. You don't lose steps if the lights are off in the gym. I guess I don't exercise then because it's dark, and then I don't lose the steps, but I am, like, unable to not exercise. Whatever, that's weird. But it's good to know. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, Her Ladyship's chamber, I've never seen it, has to do with Lady Absint's other two rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. We've seen the boudoir and the closet. Yeah. Next time you enter boudoir, again 10 steps. Next time you enter the walk-in closet, again 3 gems. Yes. We've never seen that, though. Obviously, that's a very obvious one, though. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room or have uses for steam power. What's the steam doing in the garage? And the lab and the pump room did stuff without the boiler room too. Interesting. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Yes. So I don't really know what we're doing there, but yeah. In the kitchen, you can check with which course is being served in the dining room that day to allow you to an opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Yes. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys. What's the tomb? And the keys found in the servants' quarters. Also, I haven't found that yet, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Don't remember it, though. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Really? I don't know. I didn't notice. I mean, the math puzzles did get harder. The parlor ones too? I have not noticed that. They are easy. Anyway, just because you didn't find any items in the room when you first explored doesn't mean that it will be the case the next time you draft it. Yes, we've seen rooms have slightly different layouts. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Okay. I've never seen a Freezer, I think. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. Multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. There's a very good chance you'll find a piece of information down the road which may help. Yes, when in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Yes, that's what we're doing. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Yes. And also it's just like a completionist kind of thing, right? I want to see everything. Useful or otherwise. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, their own favorite room, each builder their own favorite tour, come on. And thus, each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world. Why is like architect his, builder his, but then player a they? I feel like that should all be they. That's weird. Anyway, whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I'll try though. I will. I will try. Okay. Can there be anything in these? There could be. There's so much stuff to look at though, so many things, you know? Yeah, I've definitely paid for too many passageways. that is fair. Bags and Aiken, yes, was my largest purchase. Or if I zoom in on the stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. Yes. Most avoided for his laundry room. I don't even remember seeing that. Highest grade 1. Right, so there are more grades if you get more classrooms. But even like we didn't get many classrooms that day in the draft poor. Or I couldn't afford them, or they were like bad doors. But we didn't get many. So we didn't get any higher grades. But then, yeah, there are higher grades, so we probably get like more information. Maybe more difficult puzzles too, who knows? Who knows? I'm like still looking everywhere, but I don't think there's anything here. Right, so we have to go that way. And we can't do it. Conference room is pretty good though. Better than 7 locked doors. Even though we do have 6 keys, this is just 2 doors that might not be locked. Which seems more valuable to me. Yeah, and this is still wrong. There's nothing else here, I think. Kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. But getting the office now would be pretty good, I suppose. Let's try east first. I mean, yeah, that's bad. We need gems. I mean, can't do any of these, and we have to select one, so I guess it is the planetarium. I guess nothing to look at, right? Like, in fact, those spots have been very obvious, so I don't know. Any dirt to dig up? No. Anything on any of the chairs? Nope. Not as far as I can see anyway. Okay. That's a shame. Okay, couldn't lockpick, so we use a key. Just give me some doors, please. Ah, office would be so good and I can't get it. Because I don't have the gems for it. But if I do a storeroom, then we're just done, right? The storeroom would give me a gem, but like, it's a dead end. Anyways, this has to be the boudoir. Which has had stuff before. Still can't wear these shoes, which is, you know, a shame. But it has a gem, right? It's already open? That's new. Interesting. So, like, safes stay permanently open now? That's weird. Doesn't look like there's anything here. give me another gem and then another office. There has to be a dark room here. Then we blow the fuse. But we need to be able to see what we draft here. So you have to all go all the way back. There's a long way to go though. Yeah, whatever. Can't avoid spending the coin there. Should we buy another banana for steps? Yeah, why not? I don't know. Club sandwich would be good too. I could eat. I need to look at the map actually. We go through the reading nook, spare room, yeah. The gym should definitely be off, and the dark room should be on. And the keycard system needs to be on, because we have a keycard and we don't have the security room to turn off the keycard doors. Yeah. Yeah, kitchen. Chapel, billiard room, library, conference room, boudoir, dark room, not so dark anymore. And I think there was stuff here before too, maybe. Looked at all of these before, right? This is just the only one that had anything. 1128. Yeah, I don't know. Like why I don't know why we have this so many times. That's the office. Is this, what's her name, Bridget? Or something? I don't know. Oh no, Bridget, I don't know. I don't remember the names. Again, I need to write all of that down. 1128 here too. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. One of her rooms in the West Wing. Large print for the unclosed photograph. Broken lever. Great. Any clues? Probably not. I don't know. I'm like scared of like missing text that I could actually zoom in on like this. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always farce. But is this red? Or who's Hartley? I hardly know anyone's name. Alright. Okay, so a West Wing whore will give us 2 doors. This would give us keys, but it would be a dead end. This would give us a gem, which would be nice. Give me the whore and like just gamble on, you know, that giving me more overall value than the garage or the gem alone would have been worth. Okay, courtyard would have a door through, but would use my morning room gives us gems and more gems. The dining room would give us a meal really soon, but do we desperately need steps? So this could have dig spots and like a metal detector, and it would have a door through. But we lose our gem. We only have the one. This would give us steps, but we still have 54. This would give us gems and gems tomorrow. And it would be a new room, but it would lock us out of these two spots for sure. And like this would cost a gem, but it could give us more than one gem back through these two rooms that we might get to. You know, like that's the that's the thing there. I don't know. I want to see the morning room though, so we'll draft that instead of gambling. Well, we get an upgrade disc, but we don't have a terminal. We have no terminals? No, we don't have an office. We don't have a security room. That's crazy. Well, we can reroll though. That could make a big difference. And we get 2 gems. That's a lot of gems. The Baron of Mount Hori names nephew provisional heir. November 5th. That was like, what? 10 days ago? In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Hori, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Baffless, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much-beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swim, Bird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition, giving the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit. It's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, that's like, I don't know, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow, indeed. So much more. And there's not going to be anything secret in the newspaper, I'm guessing. And we can't turn the page right now. Can I have some tea? Or coffee? No coffee for me. Never any coffee for me in these games. In any of the games, it's mean. That's not true. Some of the games do let me drink coffee. Okay. Good room. And yeah, the 2 gems might be very useful. Lockpick worked, nice. So this has the power turned off, right? So it should be fine. And it's 2 doors, I'll take it. Yeah, no power, no step loss, which is weird, because like, I don't know, okay. That's the way it works. It's not locked. I thought it would be freezer. Freezes your accounts. Money, And gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Well, we have no money in 3 gems. I don't think that's worth it. The maze gem is just not very good. Let's redraw, actually. I'll do an office now. Absolutely. Because we have an upgrade disk as a terminal. We'll get more money, which I don't know if it's going to be useful, but maybe if you draft another shop. Anyway, let's start here. It's a long run. It's good. Upgrade courtyard, sure. Make it cheaper or something. Plus 2 gems, 5 dig spots. Always left unlocked. Eh. I mean, 5 dig spots is really good if you have a shovel, but if you don't always have a shovel. Like, whenever I have a shovel, there are no dig spots, and the other way around. Always left unlocked. Yeah, quarry yard, right? It's half corridor, half yard. I mean, that's valuable too. Gems are always nice to have as well, but it costs gems to draft the courtyard, right? Is it 2 gems? So you could like, it costs like a net 0, but you have to have the 2 up front. I think I want that. I don't know. None of them seem amazing here, so I don't know. I'm not happy with this. This has still, like, I don't know, it's been bothering me. Because 4 are red, and red is wrong, right? So the only thing that's right is March of the count. I don't know. And a lot of these are weird too, because 4 could be like too far down, or, you know, the season. If you don't call it autumn. And then herrings could even be hearings here, and March could be 2 March or a month. But I don't know how you get like a code out of this. I mean, March could be 3, it's the 3rd month, and then off the count, I don't know what that means. Like, who's the count? Like, this is the Baron, and this is the Queen. And then, yeah, the weird pointy hair guy exists 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And we have like the mustache guy once, sideburnsy guy. And this is not the same, right? Or is it? The angle is so different. Looks like a different guy. I don't know what it is though. Like, it's such a weird puzzle. Because the other one is just like the date, because it's Christmas and that's the date. That's the safe combo. I don't know what this one is. It feels like this is the hint for it, but it doesn't work for me. Like, even if we say March is 3, like, it's not just going to be 3. And then off the count, I don't know how to read that, or how to interpret it, I guess. Yeah, we don't have any servants' quarters, right? So there's no point in that. And then this doesn't do anything for us now, I think. Unless there's a new email. No. Anne Babbage. Right, that's probably Anne Babbage and not Bridget. Bridget is the food person, right? Nothing we can do here, I think. Can't remote access anything because nothing else exists. Keyboard is no more. I don't know. There's another one we could look at. I think there was something else we could look at. This one. No? Yes. But ours doesn't feel like there's anything here. Again, like if this was real life, I'd pop it out of the frame and look behind. For sure. Because that's where people hide things, you know? Noted. I don't even know for certain that it's 4 digits either. It's just the other one is. And like the wrong combination we found is also 4. So this could be 4, but I don't know what like March could be like 3, but off the count. What was it? Count, right? But like yeah, I mean count is also you can count something or it's the count, like Count Dracula, right? But it doesn't like it doesn't give me 4 numbers, you know? I don't know. And I also still don't know who the Count even is. Alright, let's keep going. Where do we have doors? Here and then below there. Okay. Nice. Wine cellar, more gems. Or the poor. Which has locker room, sauna, and pump room. I guess let's take the wine. I haven't seen it. There could be information here. 3 gems, nice. $12.23? No, 13. 1,210.3, yes. Can we have some wine? I was hoping that'd be like more than the gems here. Like a book, a letter, some food. Has no cork. Anyway, okay. Not the best. But 3 gems is nice, sure. Some keys left. Is this our last door, actually? No, dark room has another one. Right. We're still in pretty good shape. Do you want to do a lab? Security doesn't seem super worth it right now. We could turn up the number of like security doors, keycard doors. I don't know. Redraw. Courtyard. That's a decent get here. Because it's 1 gem, not 2, and then we get 2. And we get Dick's Blood. Pebbers. Not even worth picking up. Didn't know that was an option. But we have our metal detector now. So we don't have to worry about buying it anymore. Not that we really were gonna do that, but we're definitely not now. An oversized turnip should prove to be a nutritious snack. Nice. With salt on it. Actually makes sense. But it's, you know, definitely a better fit than the banana. Also, you know, we get to see the sky. Breathe some fresh air. Excellent. That feels good. Running low on keys now. Which makes sense. I don't really want to freeze my stuff. I wouldn't mind getting like this door here, but like it doesn't matter because I can't open it anyway. Walk-in closet. 4 items. Are there like 4 things left you could pick up? It could just be 4 keys, right? I guess in this case we'll take security because there's more doors. I don't know if this makes any difference here, but why not log in so it's like connected? I don't know. Not the worst thing. We do still have money in the conference room too, but I don't even know where that is. Somewhere in the bottom right, right? I think so. Actually, yeah, maybe increase the number of security doors, actually. That's fine. Should have probably done it unlocked too, but we have the key card, right? That doesn't go away, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay. I still don't want to do this. No, these are great. I guess show me the laundry room. I don't think... Maybe we drafted it once. Maybe we've always skipped it. I think we always skipped it. What are we doing here? We can't do anything because we don't have any money? I can't even like look at the thing. The service costs 5 coins. We'll exchange all of your gems with all of your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. We don't have any money. Okay, 5 or keys with all gems. 10 or keys with all coins. Okay. I mean, if you have a lot of money, that's useful probably. Less so, you know. And this is all, like, yeah, this is all the same, of course. Okay. You know, I don't care. Don't care too much about that. And you have 1 door left now? Is that true? Yeah. I'll see where it goes. I guess you take the rumpus room then. It has a door. Checkers backgammon. Yeah, I'll take the coins. 11 coins, nice. More coins. Wow, there's a lot of coins. We'll talk to this guy again, I guess. Last thing was about that door and like a flag or something.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Sure.
The image is becoming clear.
What? I'm gonna crash the car?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
That doesn't look good.
Familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red
8. You only have one of them.
resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Okay.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen
What does that mean?
by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
How is that? Like art is missing? How we know what is missing? Is like each piece of art referring to one person, and there are like 8 important characters? Maybe? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just the 8th person? I don't know, I don't think that's it. Could be, I don't know. Come on, lockpick hasn't worked. Nearly enough. I mean, I'll take the observatory because it has a door. Terrace would be good if we had like more, space to draft things. We don't anymore. This is a key, right? Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay, and a diamond, right? We're at 9, not at 8. 8 was the key. 9 is this. That's nice. I mean, the 4 doors is not going to be very useful. But, it's nice, it's nice, it's fine, it's good. Come on. The key would have been better because now we're out of keys. I mean, the nursery doesn't do anything other than give us steps, which we don't really need. So I guess we'll take the maid's chamber. And like, look at it, we've never looked at it. Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. I mean, there's no point, like, there's nothing here. It just always feels like I should zoom in on everything, just because maybe, Mila. The angel of sweeping. Not sure who everyone is. And now we could run payroll here too, right? And get even more money, and we could like launder the money and... Okay, we're out of keys, so that's it, I guess. What a shame. What a shame. Good run though. Good run for sure. Oh yeah, we can look at the inventory. Let's see if we missed something. Well, there's money around somewhere in the conference room. 33 coins. That's a lot of money. I guess we could turn money into keys and then open that last door. Ah, is that worth it though? I'm not sure that's worth it really, but it could be. So where's the office for here? And we dug up all the spots here, right? It was just the two, because there could be keys there too, I think. Yeah. Checks will be placed in each staff member's room. Okay. Let's see what that actually does. I do not know. I do not know. Alright. It's a weird check. Payroll slip. Payroll issued for the week of 11/15, amount 10 gold. I stole it though, I feel bad. Anything there? No, it's just a Hardy again. 25. Exchange all keys of all gems. All keys of all coins at a 1-for-1 rate. There's way too many keys. Because it costs 10. And then like, can I like, no, it's just, I can't skip. Yeah, all of them. Now we have 15 keys. That's crazy. But only one door. But you know, whatever. It's fine. Keys for sale, yes, that's what we need. Do we want experimental house features? I mean, yes, probably more than we want anything else here. But it's just more things to look at and think about, which I don't really have like time for anymore, I guess. I already read that. I don't remember it, but I don't want to read it now. I can read it later. We've done this. What was this? Push 3 up after 9 or something, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Not Hori Freezer. Kura is unaffected. Okay. Sure, if you say so. This is just decoration, right? I mean, this isn't. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room, right. But we don't have the boiler room. We had it, but we didn't draft it or something. Yeah, that's not true. It's the office one. Not sure this is worth doing, but whatever. Probably isn't, because like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. We can do a lot of things though. Because we have active terminals, you know, it's kind of fun. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combine different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. You don't have much left in the day. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. You drop the red room, lose 5 steps, and then permanently add 1 gourd. That would be nice. Each time you find some trash while digging, permanently add 1 gourd. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, permanently add 1 gourd. Well, none of these are going to happen. Because we can't draft anything anymore. We can't find anything anymore. Each time you find some trash while digging, permanently add 1 gourd. Start. Immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. And get 1. That was better. It's an experiment in progress at the moment. You'd like to pause this experiment? No. Okay. Can't do anything with that though. Right, I don't know, I think that's it. This may be it. This is it. Sure, let's say this is it. We'll draft this again. We'll read things again. Let's run. Can I buy food? Well, I don't have any money. I had money. I turned it all into keys. That's a shame. I can't crack the save. Yeah, the dark room is blocked off there now. Right, we get the money on the way back though, so that's nice. So much money. Yeah, what I should have done is I should have like picked up all this money, turned it into gems or keys or whatever, and then froze that. That would have been the right way to go about this. But it's too late for that. We're gonna go through the billiard room. For the chapel. Shame. I think I looked everywhere here. I had no dirt. And then we'll just eat the club sandwich. Get some steps. Some bananas. Or a banana at least. Sure, let's go. 37 steps is gonna get me to the outside thing, right? To go corridor, then bedroom, commissary, hallway, right? I think so. There was no dirt anywhere here, right? I feel like I would have noticed. But I might have been mad at it too. Because like, oh, I can't dig it up or whatever, I don't know. And there's nothing else for sale here. No. Can't buy any gems or anything. Can there be dirt outside? That's the most logical place for dirt to be. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I could easily walk up this. What a long run. Gemstone Cavern. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I just suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. I guess that's me. I'm someone else. Oh, and there's another one of those. Do you have 3 on now? We do. Still missing 1. Interesting. But there's like nowhere to go here. What a weird mine. Okay. Sure. So which of these are like on now, actually? Because this is not on, or is it? Because I turned it back off to make the apples grow. So this is 4. Okay. This run is never going to end, is it? Ah, now we had more steps. Should have bought more bananas. Is there an apple or something we can eat here? Kind of crazy there are no apples in the orchard. Anyway. Yeah, this run is going forever. I mean, maybe we don't take too many steps there. Wherever that is. Yeah, it was the classroom one. Had one, the whatever, where the groundskeeper lived, had one. The one in the cavern and the upper one, that's 4. And the only one we turned off was the upper one. So yeah, that makes sense. That would be 4. No idea what this does. But I mean, we can't. We need to know. We need to know. Precipice. Scripps and Rutherford Mining Company. Excavation Department. Foreman's Log 3. Date 7/2/1915. It's a while ago, I think. It's 93 now or something. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, I hate vines, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we've surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. And like nothing, there's nothing sneaky here, is there? Don't think so. Can we put on the helmet? I think there's a, I suppose we should have a helmet. What a view, though. Yeah, that's nice. I feel like a lamp would be a good idea. But, what do I know? Well, I mean, whatever, we need to know what this is. Chess. Well, that's the, okay. I mean, what are we setting up here? These are the rooms, obviously. I can't look at the house from here, though. I don't know. What if you put? Well, I mean, do we want to like be able? Is it like all we like this can jump here or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing at all. Just put them close to the start. I don't remember which rooms I have here, though. This definitely doesn't make sense, but I don't know what we're trying to accomplish. Are we like building a specific... Do we have to know? Is there like... There are chess things somewhere, though, right? Maybe there's like... maybe if you draft rooms in certain spots, you get like a chess piece, and you know that this chess piece goes into this spot, and then once you put it there, it does something, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. That feels like something, though. I'm not sure it is, but it just feels like that could be true, you know? Performance copy, do not remove from site. Realm and Sigils of the Past and by Professor Willards. First error found, either of natural, starting from the creations of, custom to record, various signs, aid of. They did this in order that the realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simpler the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of four things: the core, the dividing lines, rays, the moats, the border. The core. The center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. Yes, those are, we've seen these before. Not exactly these, but this one and this one we've seen. But this one was like a more, like this one, the mountain one. The center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, and the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. So it's important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step. In deciphering any sigil, as well as all the other parts, are meaningless if you don't first know the place we're describing. Orin, I mean, this is going to be Fen Aries, I guess. Ko-R. God. And this looks like maybe C-O-U, but it could be, I'm not sure. Definitely want to screenshot that. The rays. Core will come, line, spring, sigil from one sigil to another, different number, style, different things. Immediately reveals there were things about the realm. Counting, sigil, wool, transportation, ships, employ, expense of. I can't make sense of this. Ship routes, carriages, forays, galloping, locomotion. That doesn't make sense to read it with like. Who ripped off these pages? Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. Scorched air, blazing sun causes otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. Rainy realms indicated with rays of three vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, jagged lightning-shaped rays used. A ray dotted with falling circles used for colder realms. Windy weather displays the sigils by use of bent curved lines. Moats. Each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on the sigil, we can tell the type of society Government proclaimed if they considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune, tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. And then the border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each corresponding to different color. Borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. White, black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, white. Okay, white shows up twice. Putting it all together, by studying the core, rays, modes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Right, so it's martial. Yes, that's true. The color is red, that is true. The lines have the things on them, which doesn't exist, but I guess that's fog. Because this page is missing. And then the core, this is Fen Aries. So yeah, that makes sense. Everything's red and martial and foggy. And there's not much else to read there, right? Okay. I guess that's it for here. Because we can't open this door. Might be related to the chess pieces, might not be related to the chess pieces. We've definitely seen chess pieces in rooms, but I've never really paid close attention to them because I felt they were like the paintings, just kind of like cycled through decoration pieces, but they might be significant. I've definitely seen the pawn in the reading room, in the reading nook, whatever it's called, a bunch maybe. Maybe it's always there and then it's not related, but then maybe we have to know where to put the pawn based on where we put the reading nook or something. All of those are possible answers to this. Let's just check if like these rooms have something new now that we put the chess pieces there. I don't think so. It's gonna be the other way around, right? It's not gonna do something in the house. Yeah. And none of the rooms that I want are close. One of the reading nook is right up there, but it is kind of a long way to get there. Maybe it's not even the reading nook I mean. I'm not sure. Definitely don't need to be here, it's just a waste of a step. I need to turn on the appers again. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. No, okay, there's a pawn here, for example. So if you put the pawn into this, would this do something? Because this is a pawn room, maybe. And we would need like a rook, a king, a queen. What else do we have? A bishop and... Do we have everything once, maybe? I don't really pay attention enough. I sold out. Okay, I was gonna buy a whole bunch of bananas. I can't. There's a rook here. How do I do this? This episode is like, yeah, never ending. So the reading nook has a rook. And which one had the pawn? Did I put the rook there though? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. Well, we're not gonna crack this now, but yeah, it's good to know. Maybe. There's a pawn here too. And here, yeah. So bedroom and den. And rook in the nook. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't, yeah, maybe we'll have to draft these again, look at them again to see if they always have the same chess pieces. Or if it's like a position in the house, or if it's like something else entirely. But yeah, we can't do that now. So you'll have to wait. Well, we'll gather information. We'll think about chess pieces. And we can always go back down there now, because the gas lines should stay like active, except for the upper one, which you're going to turn off to get the uppers back, and then we can always go out there and do that. We just have to sacrifice like 4 steps or whatever. Well, more. 1, 2, 3, and then back again like 6 steps maybe. It's fine. It is fine. Or maybe that just stays there anyway. That is a possibility as well. But these are going, so the apples are not going to freeze overnight. Sweet. Let's go camp. We could have gotten extra stars, right? We had the, whatever. That's too much. We did have the planetarium. We could have had some extra stars there, maybe. No, we didn't have enough steps to get back in. Mount Horry corporate bed and breakfast. Conference room, office, mailroom, 6 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. 38 rooms, rank 9 reach, 190 steps. That's a lot of steps. 12 items, 4 new rooms. Good run for day 9. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.